What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best CPU coolers, and through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. We'll kick things off with the Corsair Hydro Series H60, also known as the best liquid CPU cooler available on the market in 2022. This cooler has a small fan, but promises to generate as little noise as possible. It measures 120 millimeters and can be adapted to any format. You can place it in the back of your tower without any difficulty. You won't need a lot of space or superior ventilation to squeeze this liquid cooling model. The brackets included with this liquid cooler are compatible with AM4, LGA 1511, and LGA 2066 sockets, allowing installation in minutes. This cooler is an evolution of the H60 model, which Corsair strives to update and improve in terms of functionality. With this update, noise level and airflow improvements have been included in the mix, along with a redesigned pump that now features white LED lighting. The radiator is composed of various aluminum fins. Also, the design has been optimized to offer a large heat exchange surface in a rather small space, which has allowed the brand to offer a very compact and powerful cooling solution. This fan can rotate between 600 RPM and 1700 RPM, producing only 28.3 decibels of noise and 57.2 CFM of airflow. The device is manufactured with high-quality, low-friction bearings, which will ensure it lasts for years to come. When we turn towards the CPU block, we can see it includes a pump and is based on an optimized micro-channel design for maximum contact with the cooling fluid, thus transferring a large amount of heat and improving its cooling capacity. The pump is also the best quality to guarantee great durability. It is responsible for moving the coolant through the radiator with very quiet operation. The installation is quite simple, and with the installation of a second fan, the temperatures improve considerably between 4 and 6 degrees Celsius. Good stuff. A thumbs up from here. If you want to save a bit of money and still get a product of solid quality, we especially single out the Cooler Master Hyper 212 V2. Thanks to its low price, this fella has deservedly taken home the title of the best budget CPU cooler available on the market in 2022. Cooler Master's Hyper 212 range comes after countless generations doing the same thing, evolving over time to more efficient designs, balanced in performance and noise. In the new V2 version of the Hyper 212 Evo, we find interesting changes to the classic vertical tower design driven by heat pipes. The design has been changed to asymmetric, tilting the heat pipes a few degrees back to make more room for the system RAM area. The heatsink block and the entire cooler design remain as a single cooling tower composed of aluminum strips, fed by bare copper heat pipes. Cooler Master drills the heat pipe passage, also leaving some X-holes around the heat pipe to improve the swirl effect, which will increase turbulence around the heat pipe and heat exchange with less airflow. The set includes a gel thermal paste with a sufficient amount for various applications. The height of the tower is 155 millimeters, which is compact for this design type, but with the help of the asymmetric design, we should have no problems mounting fans in any kind of memory, however tall it may be. The insulated bearing increases durability and reduces friction, which significantly extends the life of the fan up to 160,000 hours and also reduces noise. According to Cooler Master, this model manages to reduce noise by 10% compared to the previous generation. The design of the tower supports a second 120mm fan. In fact, you'll find everything you need to install this model and the accessories included in the mix. The package features an iCable to connect both fans to the CPU connection on the motherboard. For the listed price, we are thoroughly impressed. Up next, we present to you Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4, also known as the best silent CPU cooler available on the market in 2022. This model is one of the few devices on the market that can compete with coolers with a high cooling capacity. Also included in the mix is a full compatibility with modern systems with enhanced cooling by large low-speed fans. The device allows users to install up to 3 fans. It has all the necessary accessories for it included in the package. The central fan is 135 millimeters, and the front one is 120 millimeters, both of the Silent Wing 3 type, the most advanced brand. Focusing on the specs, we're looking at a large size cooler with a length of 146 millimeters, a width of 136 millimeters, and a height of 163 millimeters. The contact base is made of copper with a nickel finish for improved appearance and durability. The most striking feature is undoubtedly the black coating on the entire radiator. achieved through a paint primer with a high ceramic content that guarantees perfect heat exchange between the circulating air and the heat accumulated in the aluminum plates. The 90 fins of each tower are cut at different angles to improve airflow through them and are all drilled so that those ridges increase turbulence inside the cooler, further improving heat exchange. Unlike other popular models, this set uses 2 fan sizes. On the front, we find a fan with a diameter of 120 millimeters, and between the 2 towers in the center of the cooler, a fan of 135 millimeters. The device consists of 7 large blades, specially designed to improve the static pressure on the cooling surface. Its funnel-shaped frame design also improves air channeling, to the point where exchange is most efficient. Assembly should not take more than 10 minutes, and the heatsink does not pose any problem when mounting the motherboard. Some of the most powerful mid-range processors at the moment have an approximate consumption of about 105 to 125 watts with turbo peaks when using one or several cores. This cooler is precisely designed for those processors, offering ample cooling coverage with truly outstanding noise control. Thumbs up, that's for sure. The next product we'll talk about in our review list for today is the Corsair iCue H100i RGB Pro XT, which grabbed the title of the best RGB CPU cooler available on the market in 2022. The Corsair iCue H100i RGB Pro XT is an all-in-one kit for liquid cooling with which Corsair expanded its catalog of mid-range solutions. And it did so with a very interesting approach, by combining an elegant and solid design with a color point that adds a rather striking layer of personalization. Without a doubt, the Corsair H100i RGB Pro XT is a liquid cooling system that attracts attention from the very first moment due to its black finish. This gives it a serious and attractive touch, and it allows it to fit into almost any type of configuration without any problems. The result is really good. The glossy black color makes a very attractive contrast to the RGB LED lighting and integrates seamlessly with the iCue software, meaning you can customize it to suit your style. We also have a 240mm surface on which we can mount 2 120mm fans. The Corsair iCue H100i RGB Pro XT comes with 2 identical Corsair ML fans, but without RGB LED lighting. This configuration makes it a great option for those who want a more subtle, less colorful finish. The build quality presented by the Corsair H100i RGB Pro XT is excellent in all its key points. Both the wiring and the connections between the pump and the radiator are perfectly sealed and reinforced to ensure an optimal user experience for years. Corsair is so confident in its quality of its liquid cooling kits that it offers a 5-year warranty. Furthermore, the Corsair iCue H100i RGB Pro XT comes with everything we need to proceed with its installation in any of its compatible sockets. The configuration is nothing short of effortless. Even if you have no previous experience, you'll be able to mount the Corsair H100i RGB Pro XT without any problems. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. Finally, after all the carefully summarized reviews, opinions, and experiences, we have come to the unanimous conclusion that Noctua NH-D15 is the best overall CPU cooler available on the market in 2022. As many of us know, Noctua is one of the leaders in performance when it comes to air cooling, and they also boast low noise emission during operation. The Noctua NH-D15 is based on its sibling, the NH-D14, which uses a dual-column heatsink, which secures active cooling from its center, allowing the heat coming from the processor to be distributed across 2 units with dedicated active cooling for each of them. Also, Noctua features integrated anti-vibration pads, as well as the company's own step-by-step intake design and inner surface microstructure, which further improves the fan's sound efficiency and performance. Closely related to an all-in-one liquid cooling system, the Noctua NH-D15 demonstrates all the potential that the qualities of a large cooler can deliver. The arrangement of this model's fans ensures a smaller area than is consumed for each fan, thanks to the fact that cooler divided into 2 columns. Using its 2 140mm fans, the low noise emission still maintains a quiet environment when in operation. Another positive point of the Noctua NH-D15 is the ease of its installation. The mounting components of this model are quite intuitive, and if you're familiar with cooling systems of this type, then it'll not take you more than a few minutes to install it in your system. And finally, the product comes with a self-stabilizing pressurized oil bearing system that has been at the heart of Noctua's award-winning high-end fans. Many users and experts believe in its proven long-term quality. SSO combines the proven concept of oil-based hydrodynamic bearings with an additional magnet that supports self-stabilization of the rotor axis. Overall, this product delivers premium performance at the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. So that's it for the best CPU coolers of 2022. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive the notifications about our latest videos.